Rob and Slim Show.
What's going on?
Josh, how you doing, brother?
I am doing fantastic. Just got done watching some Golden Girls, and I'm ready. I'm ready.
Is that the pregame, Golden Girls?
That's it. That's it. I gotta get a little Golden Girls in, and after that,
Little B.
I'm ready.
Arthur.
I'm game for anything.
Cool, cool. What? You were a singer-songwriter from Atlanta. How long have you been making music?
uh, let's see. I would say I started when I was 15. I'm 32 now, and I was about I'd say about 15, 16 years.
When did you
Uh,
really hit know in your mind that you're on the right track?
I would say about a year ago when I went solo, a little over a year ago. Before that, I was with a band called Thoughts Are Nuclear, and
Yes, I was going to ask if you were still with them because I saw that you had been with them.
we no different paths. I kind of collected the band with a bunch of metalheads, and which is nothing wrong with that. But what I was writing at the time, it was really hard to get everybody lined up on the same page, and they everybody came from like thrash, super heavy metal, and the stuff that I was writing at the time kind of was more along the lines of Breaking Benjamin and stuff, and uh, we did good for a minute, but in the end, it was a matter different visions for where it was going to go, and unfortunately, it did, and we got to open for Adelita's Way right there at the end, and almost got to open for Sum 41, and it all went down the can right before whatever could have happened. You know, that would have been
Oh,
amazing to say that, but it's always with a prefix that we almost got to open for
yeah.
Sum 41.
what oh when you got radio play, was it with Thoughts Are Nuclear or was it with your own stuff?
It was with both. Thoughts Are Nuclear. We got some airplay at the time. I think it was Radio 105.7, I believe. It was an alternative station, the predominant one here. Um,
Cool.
and we got a couple of songs on there. When I went solo, uh, the first song was called Closure, and we got it onto. Well, I got it onto uh, 99X, and also a country station. I don't know how that happened,
I was gonna ask because
but
yeah, you're not really country like.
mm-mm. That's my voice all day long. When I tell venues I don't really do country, they just kind of laugh, like, yeah, 'cause
Get out of here! You gotta do country.
that's 'cause my accent screams it.
I love the shirt. I just noticed the Bob Ross shirt. I love it.
Oh yeah, love Bob Ross.
Nice.
He came back strong about a year ago. I started seeing Bob Ross stuff everywhere.
Because they put him
Oh
on
yeah,
Netflix.
Deadpool and stuff.
Nice.
Remember Deadpool 2, the little teaser trailer for it? Yeah,
Yes.
I love some Bob Ross, and uh, I'm like a if if I had to do something else, it would have. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would have done as much with it as I have music, but I love movies. Um, uh, I grew up with like horror, and I grew up with a whole VHS tape in my parents' house of movies they had taped over when you could do that with two VCRs.
Yes. I
Yep.
think that's how
I
I
remember
saw
that.
Poltergeist.
That's how I saw Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
So good.
that Evil Dead, Ghostbusters. Yeah, those were it.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that the original one, that gave me nightmares. Like all so many. That and Stephen King's It, the TV miniseries.
That was
Yes.
awesome.
Such good stuff. Such good stuff. I saw you did a little acting with CJ Creech. I think he said it was a Walking Dead theme commercial.
Oh yeah, yep, that's it. And this was about, time flies, but yeah, I guess it's been about a year and a half now or something like that. We did a commercial for a tourist thing that they did to carry people to different locations, and that's how I met CJ, the nicest dude in the world. I know you guys had him on here before as well, and this is
Yeah.
how this came to fruition. Is
Yes,
through him. Love him. He's a great dude.
Yep.
he is. That's cool.
We met there and tried to get his number. He said it ain't gonna happen. You know, but I tried.
He had a stalker. He had somebody get his number and use him as a job reference. I don't know how that happened. That's probably why he doesn't give his number out.
He said my beard wasn't manly enough. He said if I got to put a razor to it and trim it down each week, then get the hell out of here. I don't want to part with it.
Oh man, Josh, I did see though you perform live a lot, right?
I do. This has become something that thankfully is a full-time gig. But I mean, it's just like working, stocking stuff on a shelf at a grocery store. Like it makes the ends meet. Like I don't have a whole lot of money to do things outside of pay bills, but I get to do what I love to do.
That's great.
Yeah,
Where's your favorite place to perform?
A place called Leopoldo's, downtown Carrollton, Georgia. It's a pizza shop, and their pizza's amazing. But it's the reason I like that place so much is everyone plays outside of the venue there, right there in the square. So you got 3 other bars that are just right around there that just all come together right there. So you just get this big old drunk crowd that want to get down and have a good time.
That's
and
cool.
It's crazy.
Nice. I was gonna ask too. As a musician, do you come up with lyrics before, or do you come up with the music before you write a song?
9 times out of 10, I'll grab the guitar and I'll find the music first, something that I'm digging, and then as the music comes first, and then I guess the tone of the music, whatever vibe it's giving off, I kind of write off of that.
That's awesome.
Depending on the music. Yeah, it's one of those. I know some people, some songwriters, they'll make it like an exercise to at least write a song a day, like just to stretch that creative muscle. I'm a little different. If the mood doesn't strike me to do it, I don't never wake up and go, I'm gonna write me a song today, and this is what it's gonna be about. I never have any idea what I'm gonna be going after, and I don't never know when that mood's gonna strike me. But that's the way I do it. I don't think there's no right or wrong, but that's just the way I go about it. The mood's got to hit me right. Something's got to be going on.
Yeah.
I feel.
After.
Yeah, I feel like
that's a better way to
yeah,
go
I was
with
gonna
it.
say I feel like writing every day you're just gonna burn yourself out, and
Yeah.
you're probably just gonna start writing crap and thinking it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I do that every day, it's going to end up being like, I'm through with standing in lines of clubs I never get in, the bottom of the ninth. All of a sudden, every album sounds the same.
As a musician too, who has influenced you the most?
I would definitely. This is a band that I grew up with. I love some Switchfoot. I just think he's a very great lyricist. The music can be weak at times and stuff, but just I'm a lyric guy, and as far as lyrics and stuff, Queens of the Stone Age, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I love the Cars, Tom Petty, and newer stuff too. Like the stuff now that's been inspiring me. There's a new band out called Dreamers. They're an indie band. I like them a lot. The Wombats. Just the list goes on. I'm all over the place. what I listened to. What I grew up with was, as far as teenager and stuff, I was all about Seether and Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace, uh, all of them. Kind of had a thing for the darkness too, even though they were they were cheesy, but they knew they were cheesy. Like, and that's the thing. Like they were in on the joke. They were just a fun band.
Yes. I love that. Josh, could you perform something for us?
Oh, absolutely. Let's see.
Cool.
Airways, what you were playing right before I came on, me and my buddy Charlie Hudgens, I call him a buddy. He's more of a brother. Me and him and the reason I call him a brother is because just like a brother, we've had our ups and downs, been, super close and super distant, just like family. But I say all that to say we did a video for this song. It's going to be out Saturday. And even the song came out a year ago, so some people are going to be like, waiting a little late there, ain't you? But this song is still building steam today. Like, I released a single in July, and it did good. I got a good response off of it, but nothing ever really tops this song. This is the one everyone knows, and it continues to build. And I've had a few people go, you need to make like a legitimate video for that song. That's the one. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And we went out this past weekend and we did like it's like a slasher almost. The concept of the video, it's executed really well, and I think we avoided the cheese factor because it's very easy to go into cheese territory trying to do something like that. But we didn't take it too serious, and we didn't get too goofy either. We tried to make it as realistic as possible without the dramatics, and I think it'll be cool. But yeah, shout out to Charlie Hudgens for filming that video for me. It's going to release Saturday, maybe Friday. Might just go ahead and put it out. But
Nice.
yeah, it's called Airwaves, and here it is. Love is so 1968. Yeah. Throwing peace signs with the Flower Brigade. Yeah. Clouds rolled in like an army tank. Took a tight-eyed romance recruited a gray. Airwaves, well, I've got a song. Feelings out there lose the touch. Just a dial and turn it on. Airwaves, well, I've got a song. You. Oh, flame is so 1988. Yeah. Graffiti in the city halls to revamp streets. Yeah. But God is sent of electrocute. Now red November still promenade. Airwaves, well, I've got a song. Feelings out there lose touch. Just a dial and turn it up. Airwaves, well, I've got a song. You. Airwaves, well, I've got a song. touch, just the time and turn it on. Airwaves. Well, I've got a song, you, you, you. Airwaves. Airwaves. Feelings out there lose touch, just dial it, turn it up.
Wow.
That was awesome.
I
man.
love just the change up in the guitar on that song. Like, that's the
thank
first
you.
thing I noticed, and I admired because it's such a different change in the music when you start and then when it goes into the other parts. Like, it's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I had to kind of fight for it a little bit to get it that way because the guy who recorded me, he didn't want to go with the time change, and I wasn't purposefully doing it or anything. At the time, I was naive of the fact. I was just kind of playing how I felt it. But
Yeah.
there's a time change between that verse and chorus. And,
Yes.
That's one of the things I noticed too. Is like you really like when you're playing. I can tell that you really feel it out and like you're really into it, which is awesome. Like sometimes you see guitarists that are just like kind of bored by their own song, but you had like a lot of energy and were like really into it. That was
There was
awesome.
a couple times I looked at the screen when you
Yeah.
were doing it. I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, like you were just in the zone. It was awesome.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you guys. I sure do appreciate it. I do. I try to play with my heart. I try to get out of my head. When I first started playing it, the intro and the ending, and it's still something that sometimes I'll slip up on. I'll just be so into it and kind of slip up on the intro or the ending of playing it. But the 9 times out of 10, I'm just like, don't overthink it and just go. And I'm my own worst critic. I think everybody is.
Yeah.
But
Yes, I agree. I agree. Totally agree. Totally agree.
you could do it perfectly. Even one of your shows, like freaking nail it, and step away and go, man, I should have done this. But I should have said this. Like that's the way it is playing.
Why
me.
didn't I say that joke? Like that should have been
Yeah.
instant for me. Yes, I used to do that, and that's why I don't listen to. I don't
I
listen
don't
back
listen-
as much as I used
I
to.
never listened back. As a kid.
Pick out because you'll pick out every little
Yep.
thing. Somebody else that nobody even noticed will be like, "What are you talking about?"
Or it could be a whole amazing show, and then the last guest didn't call, and I'm like, that was the worst show ever. And no,
Yeah,
it
the
wasn't.
whole
It was a
thing
great
was
show.
ruined. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I was listening to some old episodes this past week, and you guys got an incredible show. It's funny, and it's something that Atlanta kind of sorely misses because everything is went to it's just like, I don't know. They used to, like the 99X back in the day when they were alive and kicking, they had just the funniest program. Like it was funny, vulgar, and just amazing. And nowadays it's like you got tiptoe everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've had one of my cousins told me that. He's like, yeah, nobody talks like you guys anymore, and like I feel like we do it classy, like yeah, we do. We push it, but we also do it with a wink and a nod, like.
Oh yeah, I think you guys do a great job. I had a conversation with one of my friends is people getting offended and stuff about certain things, and it's one of those things where it's not offensive until it is. Like we as humans are hypocrites. We're hypocritical. Like if you make a joke about something and no one it doesn't hit home or anything.
That's what I was gonna say.
But
When
if
it
you
hits
make a joke,
home, that's when
Yeah.
it becomes a problem.
that's when it does. But if it don't, it's all fun. It's funny.
Yes.
So yeah, we are hypocrites. Everyone is.
And yeah, I never intended to hit home, but if it does, like, I don't know, I feel people used to, walk it off more, where nowadays everybody's just gonna make a scene. Like, yeah, I know, I didn't mean to touch on that, but it happens, it does.
It does. Just gotta learn. We all gotta learn to laugh and quit taking ourselves so serious, because
Yeah.
laugh, have fun, laugh at yourself.
We were talking on, I don't know if it was on break or whatever earlier, but just the political climate nowadays is just insane, Josh.
It's ridiculous.
Like,
I know. I'm just like, whoa. Like I just kind of step back and step away, because I don't. Even not saying nothing now is almost saying something. Like, so you don't have an opinion?
What's wrong with you? Yeah.
Rob has said that he's been attacked on Twitter. Like, called, what have you been called?
Oh,
like
I got called a feminazi for defending a female who is on our show, and she's my best friend. Like, yeah, somebody attacked her, so I went at them, and I was called a feminazi for that.
Wow.
For standing up
that
for one
that
woman.
sounds like a badass Halloween costume.
It's Hitler in a skirt. That's what I am. I'm Hitler in a skirt, Josh.
That's amazing.
That when I worked at Publix before the music thing became a thing. I don't know how much you know about people who work there, but guys can't have their hair past their neck, no facial hair. You can have a mustache, but that's it. And that's it. And so I thought I'd grow a little soul patch, and they were like, nope. So at that point, I just wanted to be an asshole.
Did you go for the Hitler mustache?
I did. Yep, that's it. I did. I took my ex-girlfriend's mascara, painted it black, and boom, walked in there with it.
Did they like it? I bet you got a promotion for that.
They carried me right to the top. No,
CEO of Publix, Josh Purgason.
The manager said he sounded like George W. Bush. He's like, he's so awkward walking up because he's not a non-confrontational guy. He's like, Josh, we can't have any trims. That's
you can't have trims.
I didn't know it was a trend, but yes, it was.
It counts as a trim. Man, I would ask to see that in the guidelines, in the company guidelines.
Yeah, no trims.
It's got Hitler with like a slash through him. Oh man, Josh, we have to wrap this up to you, but it has been a great time talking to you, man.
Oh, you guys too. I've had a blast. I honestly have.
Cool.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on, dude.
Thank you so much. I've had a good time.
Where can everybody find you?
Thank you. Facebook is facebook.com/Josh Purgason official, and as far as YouTube, just youtube.com/Josh Purgason, and got a bunch of videos and silly stuff up on there that they can find. And last name's kind of hard to spell. It's Purgason. A lot of people think it's Per, but Purgason.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much, Josh.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great one. Great show tonight.
You too, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye,
Take care,
Josh.
Josh.